Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Bride's dad drops during father-daughter dance, but things lined up perfectly to save his life. Written by Adam Staten, read by Giovanni Johnson. A bride's dad dropped and fell to the ground during the father-daughter dance, making for a frightening scene, but things lined up perfectly to save his life. Weddings are happy, joyous, and often emotional occasions. Two people, standing before God and their family and friends, vow to remain with one no matter what life may throw at them. Then, after all the vows are exchanged, all the I do's are said, everyone gets to eat. Who could hate going to weddings? At weddings, lifelong, cherished memories are forged, and where a few tears are often shed. Weddings are usually full of happiness and love. Many people refer to their wedding as the happiest day of their life. However, for one family, one wedding took a decidedly different and scary turn. According to the Sarasota Herald-Tribune, Brad Carver and his daughter, Emily Alvarez, who had just gotten hitched, were celebrating the happy occasion with the traditional father-daughter dance when disaster struck. The outlet reports that Brad and Emily were wowing family and friends with the choreographed dance routine to Taylor Swift's You Need to Calm Down when Brad fell to the ground about a minute into their number. A video posted on YouTube shows the scary incident and the moment Brad fell to the ground. However, despite the frightening moment, the good Lord appeared to put several things in the right place to save Brad's life. Several people in attendance, including the wedding photographer, were trained in CPR and other life-saving measures. After Brad tumbled to the floor, those guests quickly administered and applied life-saving maneuvers, including CPR and a defibrillator. Additionally, the Herald-Tribune points out that because the reception's location was public, an AED defibrillator was required to be on site. If it had been private, there was a chance. After he was rushed to the hospital, Brad underwent an emergency triple bypass. The surgery, combined with the presence of the wedding guests who were incredibly familiar with CPR and the defibrillator, all helped to save Brad's life. They kept Emily's big day from being a horrible, awful one she would never forget. Emily understands the outcome could have easily been much different. Unfortunately, it happened on my wedding day, but fortunately, it happened on my wedding day because everyone lined up perfectly to save his life, Emily said in a video posted on Facebook. For Brad, that frightening situation has completely changed how he views life. It's stunning, Brad said. I died, came back to life, and it's given me a different perspective on life. After nearly losing her father, Emily has some advice for everyone and a newfound appreciation for the fragility of life. Take advantage of having your father with you, she said. Whether that be a parent or your father or mother, just to celebrate their life and love them. When you are not certain what will take place tomorrow, what is your life? It is a mist which is seen for a little time and then is gone. James 4:14. Six-year-old starts poop scooping business to help animals and adopt one of his own. Written by Hallie Wells, read by Giovanni Johnson. One hardworking 6-year-old in Warwick, Rhode Island, has started his own business, taking on tasks many wouldn't touch. Little Luca Arpin, known to his neighbors as Poopa Scoopa Luca, has combined his love for animals with his passion for all things clean and tidy into a business, and he is living his best life. Luca's mom, Robin Bochard, works at a local animal shelter, and Luca loves going with her to volunteer his time. He folds laundry, sweeps and mops floors, and cleans kennels, enjoying every minute of it. Robin told 10 WJAR, "Volunteering is one of our core values in life, and I just can't picture where we would be without it. We lost our dog earlier this year, and that was tough." The two have been fostering animals for years. Robin shared, "Luca just has a knack for reading animals. He's a really calm, really cautious kid, and he played a huge part in getting almost all 98 of our fosters adopted." Luca and Robin are particularly fond of dogs. However, Luca recently fell in love with a precious female kitten at the shelter. Unfortunately for the first grader, he didn't have the funds needed to permanently adopt her. Luca needed to earn a little money in addition to donating his time. After discussing the challenge with his mom, Luca created a business doing something he loved. Luca stated, "It's fun. I love cleaning. It's like one of my favorite things. People hate picking up dog poop. Satisfying a need and charging $15 for one dog and $20 for multiple dogs, the industrious and smart boy picked up a few customers and raised enough money to adopt the kitten that had stolen his heart. Soon, Luca had raised enough money to bring his kitten home. He named her Pebble. The young entrepreneur continues to volunteer alongside his mom and operates his poop scooping business. He hopes his business will grow because Luca wants to save more animals." Robin said, "I have the coolest kid in the entire world, honestly. To have a little boy who is so aware of all of these things and to be so aware of the rescue crisis in the state and overall in the country, I think that's pretty unique. From the fruit of their lips, people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands brings them reward." Proverbs 12:14.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.